Hey everybody, welcome to JoJo's Corner. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book called Kisses from Katie by Katie Davis with Beth Clark. And you can see right there, it tells you that this book is a New York Times bestseller. I'm going to go ahead and read the little dust jacket, they call it book jacket, some people say, for you. What would cause an 18-year-old senior class president and homecoming queen from Nashville, Tennessee to disobey and disappoint her parents by foregoing college, break her little brother's heart, lose all but a handful of her friends, and break up with the love of her life, all so she could move to Uganda where she knew only one person and didn't even speak the language? A passion to follow Jesus. Katie Davis left over Christmas break of her senior year for a short mission trip to Uganda, and her life was completely turned up inside out. She found herself so moved by the people of Uganda and the needs she saw that she knew her calling was to return and care for them. Katie, a charismatic and articulate young woman, is in the process of adopting 13 children in Uganda. That's right, I said 13. And she's established a ministry, a Mazama, that feeds and sends hundreds more to school while teaching them the word of Jesus Christ. Kisses from Katie invites readers on a journey of radical love down the red dirt roads of Uganda. You'll laugh and cry with Katie as she follows Jesus into the impossible and finds joy and beauty beneath the dust. Katie and her children delight in saying yes to the people God places in front of them and challenge readers to do the same, changing the world one person at a time. I'm going to show you the cover again. Kisses from Katie by Katie Davis with Beth Clark. Basically, I went into my local Lifeway store and I saw this book on display, and I was immediately captured by the cover. I thought, that's very interesting. And I just had to check it out. So I sat down and started reading and couldn't put it down. So I went and bought the book. I rarely do that. Rarely do I pay full price for a book, especially a hardcover, because they're expensive. So I got it because I started reading the store and I couldn't stop. I was just amazed by this young woman's story. I loved this book. It totally challenged me. It was an easy read because it's less than 300 pages, and it has journal entries from her journal that are really cool because it gives you like a look in the day of a life for her, you know. And she struggles with the same things that all of us other moms struggle with as far as, you know, the daily life of raising kids, but she also has like, so all around her is like suffering and people in need, and people are constantly coming to her and asking for help, and she lets people come into her home and live with her, and her story is just amazing. I highly recommend this. I give this book as many stars as you can give it because it's such a good story. Like I said, it's an easy read, but it's also a very hard read because it's very challenging. It challenges us as readers to look at our lives and say, what am I doing for the cause of Christ? How am I furthering the gospel? Am I helping my neighbors? Am I living as Jesus set the example for me to live? And Katie, sometimes she feels overwhelmed by so many people around her in need, and but she always comes back to the place where God's telling her, just help one person at a time. Just help this one person right now that's in front of you that needs your help. And as Christians, we can get overwhelmed by all the people that need to hear about Jesus, or all the people that need our help, or all the people that are suffering in the world. And it can get overwhelming at times. But you know, we were never called to bear that load. Jesus bears that load. He simply asks us to be his hands and feet on this planet and to just reach out wherever we are. We don't have to go to the other side of the planet to make a difference for him. We can make a difference right here in our neighborhood, in our community. I'm gonna tell you, read this book. It's really good. It'll inspire you that a young woman as young as she is would be doing so much for Christ, and it'll challenge you to step it up a little bit. So I highly recommend Kisses from Katie by Katie Davis. There's also inside, like I said, there's little journal entries that are really neat to kind of look into a day for her, but there's also some color photos that you'll enjoy, and so check it out. From JoJo's Corner. Bye.